We thank, love, praise the three most powerful, God, Tim Kuo Tu, and the Son of God, for your immense blessings that uplift all souls to a higher consciousness, so that we embody our true, compassionate, virtuous self, befitting of God's children.
German Shepherd, built like a bodyguard, acting like a gentleman.
All of the food I eat is vegan, and I enjoy all of the nutrition I put into my body. I don't find it difficult at all, and I don't struggle to meet my protein requirements or any other nutrients I need. Jason Teague, vegan.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy, blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Rancangan kami menawarkan banyak bahasa. Sila kunjungi suprememastertv.com/kehadapan schedule dan suprememastertv.com/kehadapan BMD.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
We now invite you to watch the next part of Supreme Master Ching Hai's message, titled The King of Peace and the King of Victory's Gratitude, Part 5 of 11, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on September 11th, 2025.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. She has been invited to lecture on the Kuan Yin method of meditation throughout the world. We now invite you to view Walk the Way of Love, an introduction to Supreme Master Ching Hai.
We'll search high and low for a little love to bestow on all beings in all corners of existence. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, as she has affectionately become known, lives a message that walks the way of love. A renowned humanitarian, artist, and spiritual visionary, her love and assistance has extended beyond all cultural and racial boundaries to people around the world. The needy and homeless, institutions of medical research, war veterans, the disadvantaged, the physically and mentally handicapped, refugees, and victims of natural disasters, etc. We witness countless reminders of the compassion, the trademark of this caring lady, and the international foundation that has grown out of her loving example.
Whatever we can share, begin with sharing. And then we will feel a subtle change in ourselves. More love will be pouring into our consciousness, and we will be aware of something. And that is the beginning. We are here to learn to grow, as well as to learn to use our power, our limitless power of love and creativity, in order to make a better world wherever we happen to be incarnated. Don't worry, I pray for you, okay, honey?
Not only are human beings the blessed beneficiaries of her kindness, animal people from different species are also the recipients of her boundless benevolence.
You okay, boy? You okay? Yeah, go on, baby. Hey, look at you. Oh, quack. You happy? Quack. Hello, you grow so big now, you. Bon appetito. I love you. Good appetite. This is one of the reasons why we should be vegan. Love for all beings, extending love.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, was born in Central Olac, or Vietnam. During her early years, she was often found helping hospital patients, the needy, as well as injured animal people in whichever way she could. As a young adult, she moved to Europe to study and continued there as a translator for the Red Cross. She soon discovered that pain and suffering exist in all corners of the globe, and her search for the remedy to this became the foremost goal in her life. She was happily married at the time to a German doctor, and although it was an extremely difficult decision for both of them, her husband agreed to a separation. She then embarked on what became a 2-year-plus journey in search for spiritual understanding. Finally, in the deepest reaches of the Himalayas in India, she found an enlightened master who imparted to her the Kuan Yin method, a meditation method on the inner heavenly light and sound. After a period of practice, she became fully enlightened. Soon after her return from the Himalayas, at the earnest request of those around her, Supreme Master Ching Hai shared the Kuan Yin method with others, encouraging them to look within to find their own greatness. Through the Kuan Yin method of meditation, they also attained greater fulfillment, happiness, and peace. Before long, invitations arrived from the United States, etc.
I saw that I was everywhere and in every creature.
Europe.
To see God is very, very simple.
Asia.
All religions tell you, be a good person here and find heaven while you can.
Australia.
We are the sons and daughters of God. We are ourselves, the Supreme Master.
Africa.
I will show you how to get direct teaching.
And South America.
And keep the commandments and try to lead a more vegan life.
As well as from important organizations for Supreme Master Ching Hai to give lectures.
The peace and love that we most often talk about and seek, we have within ourselves. You must look inside and find your own treasure and find the real, lasting happiness. The future is in our hands. So you make it beautiful or you make it worse. It's up to you.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has realized many spontaneous talents that she expresses through artistic paintings and creations, music and poetry, and aesthetic jewelry and clothing designs, expressing the inner and outer beauty. The income generated from her artistic creations has enabled Supreme Master Ching Hai to create an independent source of funding for humanitarian activities in support of her noble mission of assisting God's children in their times of need. Although she does not seek acknowledgement of any kind, Supreme Master Ching Hai has been given awards worldwide by government officials and private organizations on numerous occasions. They include the World Peace Award, the World Spiritual Leadership Award, the Award for Promotion of Human Rights, the World Citizen Humanitarian Award, the Award for Outstanding Public Service to Mankind, the 2006 Goosey Peace Prize, the Los Angeles Music Week Certificate of Commendation, and first place silver for the 27th Annual Telly Awards 2006. In addition, October 25th and February 22nd have been proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day in the United States.
She also brings love around the world where there is hate. She brings hope where there is despair. And she brings understanding where there is misunderstanding. She is the light of a great person, an angel of mercy for all of us.
Agradecer a la Suprema Maestra su liderazgo, agradecerle su optimismo, agradecerle ese don de gente que tiene que la hace tan única y tan especial.
Una impresión muy grata de ver un corazón tan noble, tan dispuesto a servir. Ella está sirviendo a todos los seres humanos, está sirviendo al planeta para salvarlo, para rescatarlo. Tiene un corazón noble, pero también un gran liderazgo. Sé que van a suceder las cosas que tienen que suceder.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is one of the truly dedicated people of this era, helping others find and create a beautiful vision of our future. Many great people in history have had a dream, and in her own words, so does Supreme Master Ching Hai.
I dream that all the world will become peaceful. I dream that everyone becomes a Buddha. I dream that all the killing will stop. I dream that all the children will walk in peace and harmony. I dream that all the nations shake hands with each other, protect each other, and help each other. I dream that our beautiful planet will not be destroyed. It takes billions, trillions of years to produce this planet. And it's so beautiful, so wonderful. I dream that it will continue, but in peace, beauty, and love.
Боже. Кто? Кто такой? Кто такой красивый?
Not all people who look like humans are humans. Some of them are saints and sages, and some of them are demons or ghosts who possess the body of humans to do not good things. Some also borrow the body and do good things and be practitioners of different religious faiths to bless people. But without the Kuan method, without the real High Master, their soul cannot be liberated. Just for example, like the highest spiritual leader in the Tibetan Buddhism tradition is His Holiness, the Dalai Lama. But then he has to be reincarnated again, and again. It's very tiring, okay? So sometimes even the highest Lama want to rest. but they cannot. They need a true master who came from the highest possible heavens, at least the fifth heavens, to teach them, to impart to them the energy, which we call the Kuan Yin method in our practicing group. Many of you always ask me, why don't we make a religion out of it? I don't know if there's any help. Sometimes I think about it, but I thought we have too many religions already. Why make another one? But you're right. Maybe it could help to ease off some of the hard bureaucracy, spying or slandering. But I don't really feel sure about that. Karma changes, government changes, things change all the time. Hard to keep up. Even Buddha, he did not establish Buddhism. It just came out after his nirvana. But at that time when the Buddha was alive, many people were also against him or oppose him or slander him or wrongly accuse him, all kind of things. Like they even accuse the Buddha of making a woman pregnant until the Buddha's hufa check her out, peel her off, and then the Buddha came out instead. She wasn't pregnant at all. She was just hired, paid to go to the Buddha's place just to injure his reputation, to slander him in public, hoping that the disciples of the Buddha would run away from him, slander him and make bad things bigger and bigger. Well, luckily, in the Buddha's time, we didn't have internet. Yeah, we didn't have television. But they did have two-legged newspapers. And network formed by group gossip. I guess in some areas they have them, but not as big and widespread like nowadays newspapers. So the Buddha suffered some, but not as much as if he were born or lived in this lifetime. And by the way, talking about the Buddha, I told you that nowadays so many so-called Buddhas are running around. But if you hear anybody proclaim himself or let his disciples or followers proclaim him to be the Buddha and make a Buddha like statue of himself or talk big or anything and saying that he's a Buddha, then don't believe it, please. One of the teachers in Qigong, he told the reporter that he eats anything. He eats animal, people, meat also, because the animal person should die at that day, that time, so it doesn't matter. Maybe so. Maybe that animal person's time is up and he dies that day. But the way he's killed, murdered in quiet and dark corner of the world, nobody even pitied him at all. And he lived his life in suffering, in agony. And he died also in suffering, pain, and agony like that. If you eat that kind of meat, you will be reminded of how the animal person lived his life in pain, sorrow, suffering, darkness, and die also in pain, sorrow, agonizingly, in utmost suffering. Then I don't know how you swallow it. That is a question. It's not even about the animal people who died in suffering and pain and all like that. It's about you. Where is your compassion? How can you be so dull? I know I offended this teacher. It's very good that he teaches people to make a beautiful dance and then some movements to ease their anxiety. Anything you practice, if you concentrate on it, it would help you somehow to relax and be more clear-minded. I can't remember what they call themselves. Pháp Luân Công, Pháp Luân Đại Pháp. The teacher is teaching his followers the best he knows. And that is very laudable. It's just that if you eat animal people meat and you encourage others to eat meat and you also cover up that kind of murdered animal people and meat eating, I don't think it's correct to claim that you are a Buddha. Everything else he teaches may be correct, what he knows. But if you encourage people to go in such a killing road of murderous karma, then you will not end well with heaven and hell. There's so many teachings of the Buddhas that discourage meat eating and encourage people to be kind to animal people. The Buddha said that if you eat meat, you are not my disciple. In the Suragama Sutra and many other sutras, it also states so clearly about no meat eating. The Buddha mentioned again and again that all beings are our relatives. So are you eating your grandfather or your dead mother with the meat diet? If you eat animal people meat, you go to hell. Maximum, you will become a demon king.
Those practitioners who wish to enter the state of samadhi should first observe strictly the rules of pure living to cut lust from the mind by abstaining from meat and wine. Ananda, if they do not abstain from carnality and killing, they will never escape from the three low worlds of existence. Samadhi means Holy Communion. Surangama Sutra.
At that time, Arya Mahamati Bodhisattva Mahasattva said to the Buddha, "World-honored one, I see that in all worlds, the wandering in births and deaths, the enlaced animosities, and the falling into evil paths are all caused by meat-eating and cyclical killing. Those behaviors increase greed and anger and make living beings unable to escape from suffering." Lankavatara Sutra.
World-honored one, people who eat meat are destroying the great merciful seed of their own. Thus the people who practice the holy way should not eat meat. Lankavatara Sutra.
The Buddha told Mahamati, meat eating has countless offences. All bodhisattvas should cultivate their great mercy and compassion so that they should not eat meat. Bodhisattvas means spiritual practitioners. Lankavatara Sutra.
Those who renounce the flavor of meat can taste the flavors of the true dharmas, truthfully practice the stage of bodhisattva, and attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi quickly. Dharma means true teaching. Bodhisattva means spiritual practitioner. Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi means supreme perfect enlightenment. Lankavatara Sutra.
Living beings are in the transmigration of the 6 paths. Being together in births and deaths, they give birth to and foster each other and cyclically become fathers, mothers, brothers and sisters of each other. They may also be born in other paths, of animal, ghost, god and so on. Whether virtuous or evil, they frequently become the relatives of each other. Because of these relationships, I see that all meats eaten by living beings are of their own relatives. The 6 paths: God, human, asura, animal, hungry ghost, hell being. Lankavatara Sutra.
If any of my disciples still eats meat, know that he is of the Kandela's lineage. He is not my disciple, and I am not his teacher. Therefore, Mahamati, if anyone wishes to be my relative, he should not eat any meat. Kandela means killer or murderer. Lankavatara Sutra.
All meats are from the filthy bodies, which are combined by pus, blood, dirtiness, red bindus, white bindus of the parents. Thus, discerning the dirtiness of meat, bodhisattvas should not eat meat. Bodhisattvas means spiritual practitioners. Bindus means bright drops. Lankavatara Sutra.
All meats are like the dead bodies of human beings. The cooked meats are as stinky and feculent as the burned dead bodies. So how could we eat such things? Lankavatara Sutra.
Meat eating can increase desires. Meat eaters are greedy. For the instinct of protecting and cherishing life, there is no difference between human and animal. For every living being, he himself is afraid of death. How could he eat the meat of others? Anyone who wants to eat meat should first discern the pain of cutting his own body, and then discern the pains of all living beings, and then give up meat eating. Lankavatara Sutra.
There will be some ignorant persons saying Buddhist precepts allow meat eating. Due to their past meat-eating habit, they said those words simply according to their own views. But in fact, Buddhas and sages have never said that meats are foods. Lankavatara Sutra.
Meat eaters have so many countless offenses. Thus, vegans have masses of countless merits and virtues. Lankavatara Sutra.
If no one eats meat, then no one kills living beings for food. The killings are for the buyers. Thus, the buying is the same as the killing. Therefore, meat eating can obstruct the holy way. Lankavatara Sutra.
At all times, all kinds of meats are inedible unexceptionally. Mahamati, I forbid meat eating not only for one time. I mean that both in the present and future, meat eating is forbidden. Lankavatara Sutra.
A disciple of the Buddha must not deliberately eat meat. He should not eat the flesh of any sentient being. The meat eater forfeits the seed of great compassion, severs the seed of the Buddha nature, and causes animals and transcendental beings to avoid him. Those who do so are guilty of countless offenses. Brahmajala Sutra, etc.
So how can anyone say he's a Buddha but not practice the basic of Buddha's teaching? Too obvious to discuss or blunderingly defend. So be wise, do not follow demons. Many religions say that if you save one animal person, it's a living being, it's more than reciting a lot of teachings and or building many temples. Yeah. But of course, not just the building and the reciting, it's your heart that has to be in it. You have to be truly sincere while reciting. Concentrate while building and have a repentant heart. Be humbly repentant and believe that you are doing good things. For the sake of respecting the saints, the sages, the Buddhas, for the sake of remembering God, that you build temples, build the churches. It's not just for other people to know and put your name on the memorial tablet in the temple or in the church so that people know you are something, that you're rich, that you're generous and make big offerings to God or to the saints and to the Buddhas. It's not the outside that counts. It's the inside. It's in your heart, in your mind, whether or not you're sincere.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Vegan, that proves it. You are from heaven.
Peace is happening around our world.
Peace News, number 4 of many, and counting.
There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments. Etc.
September 2023. Yemeni Houthi rebels meet with Saudi Arabian government officials over 5 days to discuss resolving the conflict in Yemen. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
Lean on and give thanks to the reunited three most powerful always: God, Timko-2, and the Son of God.
Supreme Master TV Max. Maximize nearly limitless blessings everywhere. The new version of Supreme Master TV Max channels immeasurable blessings from the supreme grace of God. How to best utilize this free of charge tool. Easy. Play it on as many devices as possible.
buy more. No use telephones, old tablets, anything. The more the better. Spread it anywhere, in your garage, in your garden, in your car, on your bus, at your work, quietly, of course. Everywhere. The more the better, because right now the blessing power is spread out so incredibly, almost like limitless. So you make use of that in order to strengthen the positive power in this world, to help me to save it, okay? To save people.
Go to suprememastertv.com/max. Click the button that is for your device. One is for PC or Android phone or tablet. The other is for Apple iOS phone or tablet and any other device. Under that, you can click on the plus screens buttons for Max. Each Max screen has a nearly infinite number of screens behind it. 1 plus 119,200 Max. Watch one big screen of Supreme Master TV with a thin line of 119,200 screens of Max around it, along with additional smaller screens. The most powerful daily prayer can be viewed similarly, with even more Max screens surrounding it. Combo. See Supreme Master TV alongside 3 or more smaller screens of Max. Enjoy our TV and the immense blessing at the same time. The download button downloads a video or audio file of the most powerful daily prayer to your device to keep the positive energy flowing without an internet connection. Please tell all you know, all others, so this can help the whole world to be saved. Print out a Supreme Master TV Max card to distribute wherever you go, for example, if it is safe for you.
That kind of concentrated, huge, incredible energy will bless your home, bless your environment, your village, your town, or your city. And if many people do that, will bless your country, bless the world. Then our world will have less disasters, less war, more happiness, more intelligence, and more abundant blessings in our life. Just try it and you'll see the miracles that will happen.
Please visit suprememastertv.com/max, youtube.com/@folia999/streams, or youtube.com/@suprememastertvlive/streams.
Positive-minded viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode titled The King of Peace and the King of Victory's Gratitude, Part 5 of 11 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is multi-part series on ancient predictions about our planet. Prophecy Part 370, Awaken True Love with the Savior to Dissolve Calamity, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming.
Being vegan, having peace, heaven, Godspeed.